It is finally the big one, the Super Bowl. We just got done playing in the championship round, and while our offense definitely was not great as the Patriots defense came to play, their offense was horrible. Maybe the worst championship round offense ever, as they scored 0 whole points. And you look at the 30 points, it's decent, but they also threw a pick six, so our defense scored more than their offense. So if we play like we just played, and we play against, I think it's the Cowboys, as that's the scoreline it showed in the game we were playing, we could lose. And I absolutely, being transparent, kind of expect this to be the last episode of the series. But if we were to lose, we would have another season. I absolutely expect this game, if we win this game, to be the final episode of the series. So absolutely, this is a big game. This is not some scripted thing where I'm like, oh darn, we lost. I expect us to win this game and it be the end of the series. I mean, it's already February and we've had a lot of good seasons. The team is amazing. I really feel like there's not much more to be done other than winning this damn Super Bowl. So I feel like this is the year. This is probably the year. As far as the Pro Bowl goes, I don't know if it really matters, but we'll just go quickly through here. I'm not really sure, once again, why it would matter, but here we go. We're just gonna look through all these names. So pretty good overalls here, actually, to be fair, for the most part. Defense seems to have dropped off a little bit. AFC's depth is terrible, it seems, and we would not probably help with that. We probably would have, actually. We got some pretty good overalls, and that's pretty much that. But let's go into the Super Bowl, where we did see that it is the Cowboys waiting us. There's no weekly training, is there? So they're just like, hey, you got the Super Bowl coming up. No training, no practice. Pierce and Pearson with the Player of the Week awards, and then the Cowboys with theirs as well. I mean, there's only 4 teams, and you win the game, you're expecting to have the Players of the Week, but it doesn't always happen like that, I suppose. But here it is, the Super Bowl. I also put on dev trait regression, so there could be a chance that our guys actually dropped in dev some places, but also obviously could have went up in some places. See what we got. Nico Collins is finally a superstar dev. How long it has been. How old is he now? 28? 27. 27 years old with superstar dev. He has slot apprentice, slot-o-matic, and runoff elites. He's 6'4", and they want him to be a slot receiver, dude. I mean, I guess Rudolph to number 1, Ford to number 2, and Nico at 3? We're really about to change the whole damn roster here right at the Super Bowl. But, I mean, it makes sense. Persistent, spin cycle, and matchup nightmare. Okay, I don't know what to do here. I'm just going to randomize it and stop. Bruiser. Okay, well, I was spamming, like, all the buttons. Those abilities suck so much. Oh, my God. It is what it is, though. Boyer, the X Factor. Take a look at those, you said there is the X Factor's abilities. Did he add any new ones? Matchup Nightmares? That's actually pretty good. And then Double Me's great. So, while Rudolph died for our sins, the sins was Boyer becoming even stronger. And then defensively, I don't feel like we lost any devs. Did we lose any devs? Did we just gain and that's it? Corey Hudson, though? Where's his dev up? Was he already superstar and I'm just like lost? I have no idea. I think he might have been. I don't know. I freaking can't keep track of any of this. Any other dev-ups? Clayton was star, right? Was he? I can't remember. I legitimately can't remember half of these players. Am I having a stroke? I genuinely can't remember our devs. Like, I just genuinely don't. Did Harris go down from X Factor, or was he always superstar? I did. I might need to be evaluated. I literally can. Offense, I remember all the devs. Defense, I just didn't at all. But yeah, that's basically the team. Have dev trait regression on, and nobody lost their devs. Or maybe they lose them after the Super Bowl week. Maybe it's like after the season ends, perhaps. But let's, before we do the media, because there might be like a, what do you think's going to happen? How do you think you're going to win the game? I want to see what their roster looks like to even know what we need to focus on. But the Cowboys, no injuries, which is, yay. Battle of Texas, which is interesting. Let's take a look at the depth chart, though, of that Dallas Cowboys team. I think we played them this season, did we? Dak Prescott, the pretty high overall quarterback still. Larry Wooden, He's not a bad backup, I suppose. Pollard, he must be regressing because he's not that high of an overall. I would have expected him to be higher than this. Still very fast, though, with decent juke and spin. Their backup running back's okay. Wide receiver CeeDee Lamb is amazing. He's basically 99 everything. Short route's a little bit lower than 99, but everything is basically, you're going to round up. It's basically 99. Briggs, really got much speed on this offense outside of Pollard, though. Bo Key, maybe? It sounds like Brokey. But Gallup, he's decent. He's good enough. That release is pretty good, though. So, I mean, if they were to throw to him in the medium to deep range, he's actually a pretty damn elite receiver. And then tight end, McCollum, he's okay, but not that big for a guy that's not the fastest, but pretty good at catching, obviously. Left tackle, Tyler Smith's great. Left guard's actually pretty good. Center's okay. Right guard is Royce Newman, which is like one of the worst guards you could ever ask for. And then the right tackle's not great. So, yeah, that OG line of the Dallas Cowboys is completely gone now. Dexter Lawrence maybe has a year or two left in him, but he's still pretty damn elite. Micah Parsons, obviously one of the best right ends in the league. DTs are decent, especially at block shed. Left outside linebacker, very fast, and Akeem Davis-Gaither. Leighton Vander Esch with his size is very athletic. And then right outside linebacker, super athletic Damone Clark. So they got some speed at linebacker, and then cornerbacks, Kirkpatrick. They got some really good zone corners. Obviously, no man coverage for Kirkpatrick, though. So they run man coverage. We're going to be cooking. And Hooker, very solid with great zone coverage. And then Jones, not bad at all. So pretty good team. But that offensive line, once again, has taken a hit. It's like Tyler Smith and nobody. I mean, they got a decent left guard, decent center, but it's no Tyron Smith. It's no, Zach Martin anymore. It's definitely a different look for them. But still got a couple of key playmakers. And as far as this, it's one of these, just the beginning. I think it's everything. I don't think it's just the beginning. The series is literally over if we win the Super Bowl. So we'll see what happens here. I'm going to let it play how it is. If we win by 100 or we lose by 30, whatever. As far as our gameplay sliders, these are what we're rocking as well. So it's not like we have it on super easy or super hard. Well, it's supposed to be super hard. It just doesn't always feel like that. That is what he said. She said. I don't freaking know. But yeah, these are the sliders we got on. Punt accuracy. It's weird because in the main menu, you get to choose punt accuracy. Do we have intentional grounding off? Yes, so they throw it away. You're supposed to be able to choose their punt accuracy, which I have higher, because it seems like the AI is just terrible. And I mean terrible at punting, but here it doesn't really show that that's what it is. It's kind of weird, but it is what it is. That is the sliders. Let's do our weekly strategy, which I don't know what to focus on because they have a good running back. They have a good group of receivers, I suppose, and Dak is decent. They apparently like to throw the ball, so we'll go throw it short defense because we can also stop the run that way. And they suck in the pass game, apparently. Let's go throw it medium, get our weekly training in, and maybe suit up for the final time here in the Super Bowl. And we do have a couple of upgrades here. One of the biggest ones, or the biggest one, is CJ Stroud. At this point, he's pretty much max accuracy. Some throw power would be decent, but I think we're going to go with Scrambler just to get a little bit of speed if we can. Maybe should have went Improviser because they also give you a good chance at throw power, but 4 to break sack. I don't even know if that does anything for him. What is his break sack? Puts him in the 90s, I suppose. It's something. But then we have... he had 2 upgrades. I have vision problems. Let's go with Improviser. I don't know what's the best way to get speed. You would think Improviser or Scrambler. This also gives you a good chance at throw power. Throw on the run. Throw on the run's 93. Like I said, there's not much you can really upgrade. So if it's not speed or throw power, it really doesn't matter. Which is, 2 of the hardest upgrades to get, technically. Sermon. Ability slot. That's kind of clutch. What do you get? Tip drill. That's actually insanely clutch. The timing on that is actually insane. Pass block, I guess his base pass block sucks. Don't know if we've ever determined if that means anything or not, the base ratings. We obviously usually go off the finesse and the power, but pass block itself, besides the base ratings, pretty decent, right? Good power, okay finesse, which he's a guard, so it's really all about that power. Noah Igbenogany kind of plays every once in a while. Usually we don't have him out there, but, he comes out there every once in a while. Great man coverage, decently fast. Could debatably start on a team. Matthias King, let's go with Strong Arm, was pretty much the mutant. Was pretty much going with Scrambler stuff the whole time, but I need as much accuracy as I can get in case there's a wild freak injury. And then Leonard, I don't know if he'll ever start, but we've been developing this man since he was a little baby. Since he was just a small little 65 overall or whatever the hell he was. He's still developing, but I mean, I don't know. It is a dream that'll never actually happen. We have one chance at a franchise staff usage, but I don't know if there's really much we can do here. Strength for O-line? Why not, dude? Mauler. Why not? But before this is into the Super Bowl, before anyone's trying to think that it's scripted that he lost or whatever, I think even if we lose this game, we'll start a new series up soon enough, because I feel like even if we lose this game and we play another season, whatever, I want a new series in here anyways. So regardless of what happens, we're going to have a new series soon enough. So that'll put your mind at ease before watching this thinking, oh, he's purposely going to lose or purposely going to win, whatever it is. And also, if you guys have enjoyed the series so far, as this could, like I said, be the last episode of it, maybe leave a like. I wouldn't say subscribe if you're new, because I feel like that'd be weird for you to enjoy the series so far and not have subscribed. I don't know. But mainly, if you are not new, I really do appreciate your continued support and the support on this series. It really means a ton. But let's go into the Super Bowl. Like I said, the potential final game. We got those breakouts, though, those X factors. Let's take a look at CD Lamb, double me, outside apprentice, route tech, in mid out elite, short out elite. Very good upgrades or abilities. And then Micah Parsons, unstoppable force, out my way is okay, I guess, but edge threat's insane, and then secure tackler's pretty good. Looking at Dak Prescott, conductor, anchored extender, gutsy scrambler, and inside deadeye. Inside deadeye, by far his best ability. Pro reads is probably a distraction for most people. Look at the abilities for our guys. DeMarcus Lawrence, though, BOGO and persistent, which he's not an X factor anymore, I don't think, so that's kind of useless. And then the tight end's too low of an overall to have upgrades, apparently. He's also wearing number 16. Ugh. Here it is in Miami. Not a bad place to be playing a Super Bowl, let me tell you that much. And it's Dak Prescott versus CJ Stroud. The Battle of Texas is among us. This is the slowest walk up to the podium. Well, I don't know, you want to call it the trophy case has a hovering trophy that I've ever seen. And the Jets fly over. The Texans take the field. CJ Stroud and company. The biggest game of the season. Biggest game of their lives. And obviously, once again, the winner takes Texas. I mean, this is, without a doubt, a very important game. And obviously, most people will be rooting for the Texans here. Most of them. So we got to not let down America. It's really just, we're winning for America here. Coin toss, we'll never get to see what the result is. We just get to see that the coin gets tossed. That's basically it. And, CJ Stroud trying to get the team hyped up. We're healthy for the first time in a while. And we get to hit the ball first. So there's really not many excuses out here. It really comes down to just playing our game. I don't think... Oh, 20... Wait. What? We didn't have a single kickoff this year? But yeah, we have an average? Okay, I'm sure of it. Oh, yeah, we had a different kickoff sender. Oh, no, it's Mitch Ford. No wonder why. Okay, so they're just tripping. I almost missed the power. We almost had a really bad start to this Super Bowl. But yeah, keys to the game today. I think limiting Pollard. They talk about how good of a pass game they have. I think that starts with at least a decent run game, because otherwise you can just, who cares about the run game? Let's just worry about their pass. And then obviously you can see Dak had a really good season. So you do want to stop that pass game, but I think that goes without saying. But if they can also develop the run game, it's going to be a long, long day for this defense. And then obviously on offense, I think running the ball. When we don't run the ball well, we don't play well, simply put, as they are going to run early, and Scott is going to find an easy lane there. Everyone else kind of blocked up for the most part, but Scott gets the free rush. I don't know why he's tapping on his head. Yeah, look at the scoreboard, I guess, says Murray, even though it's 0-0. I don't know. I think Murray's used to us being in the lead that he forgot that the game just started. But 2nd and 11, we got the running back. He's going to throw the drag, and he does complete it for 5, which, Stingley doesn't really give up much. So that's a mini win. Gallup, ironically enough, the guy that they should probably be running deeper than anyone else, as we now have a 3rd and 6 here from the 29-yard line, trying to rush in there, and we're going to get the rush, but Dak scrambles out, and he escapes. Gets blasted on the late slide, gains 13 yards. We over-pursued slightly. I mean, Dak ran at the perfect time there. I wish they would show that back, because that was a close call, and they're not going to. We were so close to getting that sack. It was a perfect rush, and he just rolled out right as we got there. Nothing we can do about it either. We were stuck in the animation still. And, oh, wow. No way. Petrie, touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 57 yards. What I was saying no way about is that route, that deep in, that post, if you will, I mean, we have not, I can't really tell because he looks like it was like a deep in, but it could have been a post and he just threw it short. Clayton's been all over those this season. And then Sermon missing the tackle. We got a couple of guys just missing tackles here. The safeties mainly. That is throwing my head off here. Stop spinning. Normally we're all over that. Clayton's had so many picks, especially in the playoffs on that route. And this time we get burned because it's CeeDee Lamb, and then he does the rest for 57 total. It takes just 2 minutes, under 2 minutes, to show which team really belongs and which doesn't, as the Patriots scored 0 points all game last game, and Dallas scores on their very first drive. As C.J. Stroud's going to be taking the field here with more pressure than we've faced in a long time. Obviously, just the pressure of the game itself, but in general, it's not often that we give up 7 on the opening drive. I really don't want to run inside zone, but this is kind of the best we got on this play. And Pierce is going to get about 2 on the play. Obviously, they started off with a struggle, some run, and then they just threw, and it just worked. And Judge is going to be picked off. I don't know why I thought I could get that behind. That's a pretty stupid play. I don't know if it was because of Pierce got out late. Oh, he did get blocked up. That's why. But I see Judge is open behind. But because Pierce doesn't get to his spot in time, everyone's just congested. And I guess I should have just thrown it away because no one else is open. Maybe Boyer last second. Not the best read, but I seen that Judge was open. He was open. Give me this. There's 0 way. We got to start tackling, though. That is a big factor right now. We got to start tackling. I almost got the ball right back for us, though. We go Murray, one of the best blitzers in the league. Ooh, good pressure. Was that actually Murray? It was it Petrie? Or was it just because Petrie was in coverage that they showed it? I'm coming with mid. I need this ball back. Not even just the ball back, but I just need them not to score a touchdown, really. I almost bumped our guy. No way. Clayton. Easy clap. Ooh. That left foot was a little slidey. Let's see if they actually call that. They're going to call it a pick. Maybe it just slid after the fact. Good defense, though. The defense does its job. Rudolph. Make up for it. Perfect throw, C.J. Stroud. And just like that, we tied the game. This team does not do bad situations for long. We made up for it. We made up for it. Look at Rudolph. He's been waiting for that number 1 spot. And Nico Collins last second telling us, hey, put me in the slot for this game. They won't see it coming. We don't know if that's true yet. But it sure has helped Rudolph just get a touchdown. Running man coverage with their 70-man coverage cornerback is definitely a play. Ooh, good try. Don't know why I thought I could pick that, but it's good enough. We got the tackle even then. Play actually, I don't know how we got the pressure. Oh, my Lord. Switched me the wrong guy there. Don't know how we got the pressure with apparently Petrie. Oh, it's my fault, actually. Try to strip it. That was really my fault. To the 25-yard line. Even though I didn't have the help, I felt like it was such a long design play, how long it took, that somebody was there. I don't know if that was true, but we got him shortly after. Oh, the bait. Will Anderson off that right tackle. Insta rush. Dak would have probably had some room to run. It was a pretty deep play because it was crossers. Outside of whoever was covering the tight end, it would have been pretty much a free run for like 15 probably from Dak. Quick throw in there, and lucky as Stingley, I don't know what he saw there, was taking a long time to get up to that ball. And normally I get aggressive, but 3rd and 15, I mean, if we drop into some coverage here, it's going to be really hard for them to convert. Deep in, we're on that. No way, I was about to say, it had to be thrown in a spot that his receiver couldn't get to because we were on that. We saved that play. That's a first down touchdown if we aren't there. Field goal stop. That's all right. We've had a couple of close calls-ish on the block. Maybe we get one. Not going to get it. And We'll be back down by 3, but it feels way better than what it was just a second ago. Down 7, their ball after our first throw is picked. We came back with a vengeance. And Donaldson sold so hard on that block. Oh, my Lord. Lucky enough to get to the 20, to be honest. Slot Nico Collins are playing the inside, though, so I don't really want that cross look. And I tried to get right straight down the middle, but the DT kind of got a pull on us. I just want to see Nico Collins in the slot, see what he does here. I mean, he's not really open. It's Rudolph again that has the best chance. I might ignore... I mean, we got the big touchdown, which we're 1 for 3 for 80 yards now on. I might ignore his ability and just keep him back in this number 1 role, because I don't know if I'm seeing this slot role work. Boyer, that's a tough throw, and another miss. It's going to be a punt. I got to put it back to normal, I think. Like, I get he has all those slot abilities, but I just don't think he has the build for it. Oh, we got blocked perfectly. And then Stingley with a terrible angle. Barely recovered on it. What is he doing? Stingley looks completely off his game. Like, Stingley genuinely just doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. What do we do with the switch? Thought it was going to auto-switch. Oh, there goes Sermon getting burned. Thankfully, it was a little bit out there, so he had to dive on it. Dallas's offense is really doing well, though. Our offense has been a little shaky. We had a huge touchdown, thankfully, but... Pressure. And good D. Enough. Whew. Man, Stingley, like I said, he is struggling. It's a pretty good coverage play, but, I mean, he did kind of let his man... I'm going to sit in the middle here and not actually blitz. Got to blow that up. Damn, he holds on. Good tackle, though. 5 yards. All right, really relying on this, this 4-man rush to get there. Please, Clayton, pick number 2. He can't get up in time to run, but Clayton has been maybe the best playoff DB of all damn time. 2 picks in the first quarter. He had his guy. He just didn't put enough air on it, and now we're back to the original lineup. And we're not going to really turn that into anything. Pierce is the 2-yard man, basically. Like, thank you for the suggestion, Nico, but at the same time, like, no thank you. You keep that next time. They're in some coverage today. They are in some coverage. All of a sudden, we got superstar dev wide receivers and tight ends like X Factor Boyer, and we're like worse than we were before. Gonna throw this underneath. I don't know why. I was like to give us a conversation on 4th down, but like I can't go for this. They have us in hell. Good job by Noah Igbenogany there, but we're gonna be kicking this pretty much out of bounds. Perfect punt. Punters are people too. Their coverage has been great. I mean, don't get me wrong, last game it was kind of tough with the Patriots, but it wasn't this tough. It was tough, but it wasn't this tough. Oh, my Lord, the speed of Pollard. That's really all he's got going. His juke and spin are decent, but he's just so fast. Not Clayton, Stingley actually in the zone. I try to bump him. Tackle, but it's still going to be about 7. Bring everyone to the line. Let's keep that deep if we can for Petrie. Oh, please. Clayton! Oh, my! 3 picks in the first quarter and a touchdown. He's insane. Clayton is cooking. We've never had this type of game ever. We're playing like crap on offense, and Clayton is just picking everything. The fact that we're only up by 4 with 3 interceptions is kind of crazy, though. But we do get the ball at half, so... That timing, what a blast, though. Stingley, very good coverage. Dak trying to go for Super Bowl history for interceptions. Almost could have had a 4th there. Oh, double team. Oh, Hudson still, though. Sacked! 3rd and 17 through the double team. I feel like we'd be seeing like a J.J. Watt tweet or something about the Texans. Of course, rush game not really looking good. They're passing. Their offense looks better than ours, but... Dak Prescott and those interceptions. Maybe should have put in coverage, but we're going to come with the blitz. Clayton? No shot! 4 picks! Why would you keep throwing to him? Why? Chris Clayton. 4 interceptions basically in the first quarter. Unbelievable. I actually like that base play. I don't think anyone's on Rudolph. Oh, they actually ran over. Trying to do too much. What a throw. And somehow Nico holds on. Dot. Still can't take away the fact that their defense has played pretty well, too. Oh, my God. The bait is insane. I actually can't. Wow. Malik Hooker is a god. I know Clayton has 4 picks, but he is a god. I don't know if you just seen him carry Nico Collins up the field and then drop back down for the pick. That was ridiculous. I have never seen an AI bait like that in my entire life. Look at this. Like, at this point, I'm like, okay, he's following him up the field. That'd be a tough throw to make. And then I'm literally throwing it like a quarter second later, and he jumps it. Well, he doesn't even jump it. He just sits. We had the fullback underneath, but that's crazy. That's legitimately insane. I don't know about leaving. Where you barely get over there in time. Oh, it's an actual run. Oh, please. Oh, I don't even get him there. Good tackle, but another huge run for Pollard. We would have killed Dak if that was a pass. We got in there late, and nobody picked up Petrie. But at the same time, even though it's not an intent to stop the run with that blitz. Oh, my God. Did you see that? Tyler Smith just killed us. Blitz time. Trying to bring the whole house, and Clayton doesn't finish it. Sermon does worse and gallops in for the game leader. These tackles, they're terrible. Like, we literally can't tackle. Like, some of these animations I've legitimately never seen. Like this one where he's, like, stumbling. I don't think I've seen that. Unbelievable. Like, that looks like one of those animations that you usually fall down on. But, like, you wouldn't fall down because it's on rookie. But, like, obviously it's not on rookie. They've been insane. Perfect throw. Ford. Man, their coverage has been great, though. This has been a challenging one. And the only thing I changed was I changed their coverage by, like, a few more points, I think. But, like, this has been a wild one. Read option. Don't fumble. Oh, risking it for a freaking hold. Would have been, like, 3 yards, something. See, normally I don't worry about that. At 1st and 20, I'm like, whatever. We'll just get it back. But I don't know. In this game, yards have really been hard to get. Trap play. Man, the blocks. 2 yards. Nice. All right, we'll know we're in some sort of hell if we don't get this play off. I might quick throw it as a Rudolph, though. Screen pass. Wide open Rudolph, who bounces that thing all the way to the 39 pretty much. First, over 100 yards here with just 2 catches. You see the way they're lined up that I don't need to go to that screen. It's actually the audible that we threw a pick on. To the outside. Fullback's out there. Great blocks for once. Oh, that was the best way to get a touchdown. Hooker, though. Between that interception and that touchdown-saving tackle, having himself a little bit of a game. Don't want to audible here. I kind of just like the base. In behind. That is ridiculous. Coverage, but he's not there. And Rudolph will score. Rudolph coming in clutch this Super Bowl. By far our best offensive player right now. I don't know if the sliders I put on for the DBs have finally, like, hit the mark that I'm looking for, but the baits right now are unbelievable. I've never seen the AI bait the way they have. I don't know if you've seen. That was Clark. That was a linebacker. Yes, he's a fast linebacker. Speaking of baits, I try to get him, and instead I give up the first down and then some. 4 interceptions, crazy, though. We're only up by 4. We obviously have 2 interceptions anyways, but yeah, that was Damone Clark, who kind of covered the drags underneath and then jumped our throw to Rudolph last second. I mean, if he wasn't a linebacker, what a tackle, thankfully. Finally tackling someone first time. You know, he probably picks that ball off. If that's a DB, that's another insane bait. That's a really good bump. Ah, curl route. This time I will go for the strip. We got all the talent in the world there. First down. This has become a crazy one. With all the interceptions and pretty damn high score, this is maybe the craziest game against the AI I've ever played. Oh, Clayton got destroyed there. Going for the strip again. Not going to get it. Turnovers are going to be the winner of this game, which is weird to say because it's like, you know, there's already 6 of them. And the game's pretty much equal. Come with the blitz. I think we're at our best when we're pressing and blitzing. Can't get deep. Good tackle, no gain. At least we're throwing a couple of no gains and a couple of losses in there, so it's not just like they're gaining yards every time. Like I said, their run game was going to play a factor. Clayton, number 5! He could take this back. Pollard to the 47. I've never seen this. I have never seen this. 5 interceptions in the first half by Dak, all to the same cornerback, Chris Clayton. Like I talked about, that route he's usually really good on. Got burned first play for it and has made up ever since. That is the most insane playoff game, Super Bowl game record even of all time. Never to be broken. Little late. Oh, I just wanted to make sure we didn't throw a pick. No one's on Pierce, and it could be a late hit, but might be holding again. Could be a late hit, though. Nope. 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a 2nd and 20. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these sliders, but they are, like, damn near perfect. I know Dak's being an idiot, but... Oh, we're in trouble. Yep, there goes Micah Parsons. That guy has given us some problems in the past. Well, if it was ever a time to throw the screen, here it is. Let's go with, like, this screen where the running back's kind of, like, next to me. I feel like they get out there a little bit quicker. Try to bounce it. It'll set up a better punt, but 2-minute warning, only up 4 with 5 picks. I mean, we got to do better. We have to do better. I mean, if Dak ever wakes up, I mean, they're going to be in a good spot because all these turnovers, not a great punt. All these turnovers, and yet, like I said, we're only up by 4. You know, we got to be scoring more. Clayton with an NFL record in the Super Bowl, which would also carry in the regular season. Oh, my Lord, he catches that. I mean, Dak has just been all over the place. I would be like a millisecond away from benching him if I was their coach. There's no way. Dak, I mean, these crazy throws are insane. I mean, the ball's there, though. It's a little bit too far upfield. It needs to be in more of a comeback kind of throw, but there's the fact that it's even there and he's taking those risks is insane. Come on. Thank you. Thank you, Murray. Finally, someone hit sticks. Man coverage has been kind of our friend for the most part. Oh, Clayton. It's overthrown. Whoo! Clayton's hyping himself up after, you know, he can do literally no wrong. Like, he could literally get burned for 300 more yards. It wouldn't matter. 5 interceptions beats it. But you're celebrating a play that should have been a touchdown, buddy. Let's not do that. Let's at least be aware of the situation. Judge trying to bounce it. Got the speed to do it, too. Slips off. Blasted out of bounds. Maybe a late hit call? No. Rudolph, 134 yards, 2 touchdowns with 3 receptions. Probably needs to be thrown 2 more. So let's be honest, there's not really a soul else that's really getting open right now. Unless Nico wants to beat the press. Kinda does. Oh, no! But it works! Pierce! Block! Oh, it got a bounce. Ford was wide open. He was wide open. I sold so hard, but thankfully we had an opening anyways. This could be a touchdown to Nico. I mean, I don't see how they get back there. Oh, my God, what a bait. It's a dot of a throw. Blasted is Nico Collins. Malik Hooker's having a game. I think if Malik Hooker's not there, they give him the catch. Well, it's going to be a pretty quick rush. Boyer, please just get open. No way he gets under that. What a throw! Pierce to the 1. That's the CJ Stroud we know and love. We saw the blitzes coming, knew we had to get out of there quickly. A lot of congestion, and it's just an absolute dime. That throw is unbelievable. Going with the read option now. Might just be a straight-up handoff. And Pierce actually gets denied. Timeout. Maybe could have just not called the timeout because we don't have many plays left anyways here. Oh, my God. CJ Stroud is him. What a throw. Forward touchdown. Their coverage has been insane. Finally, the 2-possession lead, though. And if they can't score before half, we're in a good spot. With ball. Unbelievable throw. CJ Stroud just killing it right now. I mean, perfect throws. Might not have had the best start to this game. But, man, the last couple of throws he's had have been ridiculous. And Stingley, what a hit. Last gallop. I mean, got to give Dak some credit. He's fearless. 5 interceptions in, he's still throwing the same exact way. I don't know how the hell he has that in him. All right, we got to just play some defense because they look like they're willing to just take this to half, which we will take. Oh, maybe not. No, he's got him open, too. That's a good bait-out play. He gets out of bounds. 3 timeouts, 20 seconds left. They could get a field goal. They basically want to just drop into coverage, but while we're doing that, I still want to bring 4. Turn around. Oh, wow, what a throw. It's only 8 yards, but they just need a field goal. You know, a field goal does a lot for them. No Igbenogany. Get a little press. Left him. And Pollard sold so hard there. How is Pollard knocking out of bounds? Like, that is just so bad. Cover 4, yes, we might be giving up the under center with 12 seconds left. Okay. Might be giving up the field goal, but outs. Yeah, there's an opening. And we miss hard. Oh, I thought he's going to go out of bounds because that would have been the smart play, but instead he's going to have a field goal shot here. Can't take the timeout in a half, so last second ice. That's pretty good, though. That was actually like, you know, I would have probably kicked it maybe 2 seconds later at best. Imagine a block for a touchdown. Not going to get it, and either is the field goal kicker, and they're going to give us 1 second. We got a chance at a Hail Mary. We got some goons. From the 46-yard line in the Super Bowl, they're telling me not to go for the Hail Mary. Are they crazy? The only bad part of this Hail Mary is potential injury. Like, yeah, we could fumble or something. Can I move Pierre? No? Okay, let's just let Micah Parsons just run off the edge for free and not get this ball off. We did double team him. That's up there. Nico coming in late. And that ball will just go out of bounds. Up by 11 with ball at half. It hasn't been a pretty one, but it has been a scrappy one. 5 interceptions for one singular cornerback. And they have us by yards, but not by points. Turnovers have been everything. Double our plays and everything. We've just, we've been more lockdown than them. Of course, no, like, you know, what the scores are at halftime or anything like that. I think so far our plan has worked, though. Stop the short pass, throw the medium. I think it's worked. So we are going to continue with that here in the second half. Up 11. Judge gets under it. Trying to get a lead up. Oh, good movements to nearly the 30-yard line. Just need one more block. And here comes a run for Pierce to start off the second half. Gains 7. His kind of best run of the game. Not really. Best earned run, if you will, because the other one was like easy. Just block Parsons. You know, super easy thing to do. He gets the fight forward. Nice. First down. No, a long drive here that ends in a touchdown would be so hard for them to come back from. That's why I want to run the ball quite a bit. Pierce gets about 3. Not the best blocks in the world, but they're scrappy blocks, and they're leading to a couple of yards. Maybe this is a play you'd like to throw it on, but I'm running again. There we go. Maybe starting to wear him down a little bit. I know it's the start of the second half, but still. We've seen teams come out of the tunnel tired. We've seen it happen. There's been a lot of back and forth in this one. And it's about to float it over top, but Micah Parsons, once again, does his job. 1.5 sacks. We lose 6. I mean, I almost feel like the running back route needs to just go away so we can block Parsons. Please. No way. Nice catch, Ford. I floated it. I touch passed it because I didn't want to bullet it because it's usually an incomplete pass if we do. Ford just clutched up so hard on an iffy decision. Nico Collins, quick throw. The fact that DeMarcus Lawrence was on that is ridiculous. He's not fast enough to play that. Great throw, great catch. Would have maybe liked that ball to be out there a little bit more. Just a little bit. Run out of time. Gets Boyer, though. Boyer trucking down to the 1. This is a pretty long drive, so a touchdown here would be really tough for them. We're going to run it inside just to get even a little bit more clock going. But they also like the lineup for us. And he's fighting, but gets denied. Is that Malik Hooker again? I think it might have been Brandon Jones this time. Is no one on Nico here? And that's a good try by 33, but it's a perfect throw back of the end zone and a touchdown. Dallas needs to score now. You know, it was a cute back and forth for a while where no one was scoring, but now we've opened up the game a bit. And another turnover wins this game for us, I think. Oh, that's perfect. Over the middle. Nobody there. You would have thought we were blitzing one of our linebackers. There was just nobody on him. We're supposed to have a linebacker over the middle there, and our guys are just kind of vacating. This could be a free rush for Will. Actually, I'm going to use our Petrie because I think the running back's going to get something. Switch me the right guy, please. Good tackle. Gains 5. Should have gained like 2. Clayton one-on-one. Can he go for number 6? Can he lock up the record for all time? He already has it, to be fair, but... Oh, I don't know why I tried to go for that. Just going deep. Good tackle. Just in case. Just in case. This has not been a long drive for them, so this is, if they can score a touchdown here, exactly what they need to try to get back into it. Petrie one-on-one with Lamb. I mean, I literally tried to help him because of that. Great tackle, though, to keep him in bounds. You know, if they're going to score a touchdown, at least make it take as long as physically possible. And I think now this is where you tighten up and try to go blitz mode. We switch sides here just in case it is to the left. Oh, it's a good fake out. No way. Oh, my God. All of those C.J. Stroud throws we had just got outdone by Dak Prescott there. Huge touchdown, Dallas. Look at this throw. I mean, that's ridiculous. How does he even get the freaking torque on that to get it there? And I was just thinking, I was like, why wouldn't they go for 2? And they were kicking the extra point, so I just simmed it. And they did go for 2. And they just didn't get it. Or it was like a missed kick or something. Oh, Lord. Yeah, maybe not the smartest thing. It's just like, you get a kick return touchdown. The other team's so demoralized. I don't know how they win the game. But it's okay. It just means more plays to waste clock with. Trap play, always so hit or miss. And this time it's a hit. Oh, that was a good try. We tried to go for the home run. Would have had 15 yards, instead we only got 10 trying to go for it all, which I don't think is a bad decision. I think no matter how you can do it right now, touchdowns are just huge. Oh, I believed in Nico. Once again, kind of giving up the guaranteed yards for the home run hitter. That time, maybe I think I should have went for just whatever I could get. But I just believed in the block. It's a huge tight end, dude, or wide receiver. Rudolph, going to turn that into a first down anyways. This time, actually taking everything I can get. Read option, I think there's going to be a handoff no matter what, just the way they're lined up. I just don't think they get to us. And Micah makes it easier because we had no choice. There we go, finally making Malik Hooker not look like the best safety of all time. Trucking him over for basically a first down. Debatably better than a first down. And now Pierce is in the zone. Harder to tackle. That'll be an easy first down. Blocks are starting to line up. Could have waited. Blast Malik again. Pierce to the 31. It's looking good. It's looking good. Inside zone with the fullback there. Actually, it's the guard as Pierce buries for 6. Taking on 2 players there. Takes them both down. Fourth quarter, up 12 with ball. If they were able to stop us to a field goal, though, it would open up the game really much for them. But if we get a touchdown here, it's going to be nearly impossible for them to come back. And I don't really like throwing on this, but I also don't like the run. Fullback. Come on, bury someone. Oh, my Lord, Mitchell, you're so bad. At least he caught it, though. At least he caught it, gained a yard, and more importantly, that clock continues to run. Play action. I worry, though. They're running the blitz. Does this change anything? You get the blitz there. They can't cover both of these guys, surely. Thank you. That was... Yeah, that's why threat detector's kind of crazy. Obviously, the middle linebacker could have ran over to stop it anyways. Toss play. I mean, I don't know about this. Whatever. I mean, you got a few yards. It's all right. Once again, more importantly, that clock is just going. The clock is just going. Good freaking caught. Pierce not down yet. 3rd and 2. Rushing defense, 7th ranked. I mean, they were pretty good. We just had a really good second half rushing. 3rd and 2. They've got 2 linebackers blitzing. Boyer on the drag could be a touchdown. Boyer, touchdown. Game probably over. Am I crazy, or is going for it not the better decision? No? Up 18. I don't really see why you wouldn't go for 2. Put it up to 20. Maybe that's why. All right, Pierce. Damn it. Up 18. If you put it up by 20, though, you know, they have to hit every extra point, which we know is not guaranteed in this league. I think either way, though, it's looking pretty promising. They got to be perfect. They got to score rather quickly. And obviously it goes with that perfect, but they can't throw a pick. And Dak, for the most part, has not been able to go without one of those. I'll admit it's all been in the first quarter, first half pretty much, but still, just takes one and we win this game. 1 turnover. That press was... Oh, I thought we had one with Sermon. Got to do a little bit better tackling there, though, Clayton. I mean, if he gets up that sideline, that's a lot of yards. We're going to be doing the pretty stupid thing of just kind of playing deep. That's how teams usually get back into it. But then again, you're not giving up that one-play touchdown. You know, we give up those every day of the week. Huge hit, 12 yards, you know. 12 yards, 20 to 30 seconds. That's a lot of seconds wasted for 12 yards. Now, obviously, unless they get the onside, they still have to give us the ball back. Good press. No penalty. We left them. Terrible decision. That is a terrible decision. Should have taken the tight end that we left. More coverage. I think it's actually working out. Normally, I'm pretty against it, but right now it looks pretty clean. Oh, we should have pressed. I tried to press him, and then as the ball was hiked, I was like, maybe I don't press him. Maybe I just let him have it. Now we bring 4 because you can't really drop too far back when you're at the 21-yard line anyways. Oh, had a chance at the pick there. Oh, he's going backwards. Hello, fellas. Want to come up on him. 5 yards, though. That's not a lot. But it's far from over. They might not even, if they play this perfectly, they might not even need an onside kick, which, I mean, I would probably take one anyways, but. Oh, wow, dropped it. That is a bad play. And they could go for the field goal, so we'll see. That's why I wanted to go for 2, because the field goal would be nothing. They need all touchdowns if we got the 2-point. First down, big play. All right, this clock is still, like, taking a long time. You know, they're wasting a lot of it, but we're going to bring the blitz anyways. Oh, Clayton, not going to get it. Perfect throw and catch. Sermon not going to finish it. Cowboys aren't out of it yet. And I wish this was like a punt where you could waste the time, but there's, I mean, unless they force us to return, which even then, you can't even force us to return it. We can just do one of these. You know, I think you just let that not go. You do not want the return on that. All right. Wait, 2-point conversion, loss of yards counts? That's kind of crazy. Got to waste some clock. Fullback doesn't get to where he needs to, and we lose a yard. Historic choke incoming. Obviously, there's no point in me throwing the ball. I think you just let the defense win the game. Especially now when it's, like, nearly impossible. I don't even want to run a screen pass. That's how, like, maybe the bubble, I guess. Or if it's, like, wide open, I throw it. But if it's not, then I just hand it off just to get that clock going. Because this takes us to the 2-minute if the play's long enough. We just hand that off. Oh, Pierce. Pierce! I mean, it's an argument. It's an argument, dude. Oh, my God. Do you just punt it? I think you just play the smart. Don't be dumb. As I talked about how they probably don't need the onside kick. They do. They do. And this better take us to the 2-minute warning because I know it likes to automatically kick it at 3 even though you didn't click it. It will. Perfect kick, too. Oh, my God. Blasted him. But in fairness, I mean, I don't think he fair caught that. 2-minute warning. They're down 11. They have all 3 timeouts. Unless they get a free touchdown, you know, they're going to need the onside kick. That's why I didn't go for it. You go for it there and you don't get it, then they don't need the onside kick. It's a short play touchdown or field goal, and they could probably hold their timeouts. I mean, look how much time he has. Wide open. That's the dangers of not bringing anybody, but I suppose it is taking a lot of clock up doing this. Let's take Pearson over here. Running back. And it gets out of bounds. That sucks. I spammed it. I tried to win it. 33-yard line, still pretty far away, so definitely don't want him to get in behind on us on this, so gonna bring 4, but it's cover 4 still. I mean, this clock is going. Clock is going. I know you don't want to waste those timeouts, but they got to get in the end zone. And I don't think that's a good play. We sold so hard there. Try to strip them, can't get it. Now they're going to call a timeout. It's going to come down to an onside kick. Even though it's cover 4, I am going to try to, like, press him a little bit here. Gets closer, but, I mean, that clock is, I mean, it's gone. And last time we ran, you know, we kind of came with a blitz, and it gave him a free touchdown, which you argue if we didn't give him that, they don't even have the time here. So I'm not going to run the blitz this time. I'm just going to be playing that coverage. I can't get him. I didn't expect him to go right. Perfect play. Comes down to an onside kick. Dallas is making a hell of a comeback try, but I think it might be too little too late. But we'll see. I've seen onside kicks. I don't know if I've seen the AI get one, but I've seen them. Oh, there's no way I didn't get there. All right, a field goal. That's why you kick that extra point instead of going for 2, I guess. Is it strong onside? Is it hands team? Is it XL? I'm going to go base, I think. Who we got up here? Ford is the guy that catches it, I guess. Oh, that's actually a really dumb play. But we've won the Super Bowl. We had Blackwell on the freaking receiving of that. Why does his eyes look so weird? I don't know what that is. That was scary, but we've won the Super Bowl 41-38. Gotta be honest, though, with that slider change, I kind of maybe do want to do another season. I don't know. Of course, they're not very happy as they have lost the game 38-41. What an attempt on the comeback, but obviously we played it pretty conservatively there as we knew all we got to do is waste that clock. 4th and 1. That would have been the difference, I think. They would have had time. If we go for that 4th and 1 and don't get it, that's a short field. They potentially score a quick touchdown, and maybe they're going for the winner at the end there instead of the 3-point away play. But we've won the Super Bowl. CJ Stroud and company, the Texans, have won it all. I got to see, if there's some regressions or not, what kind of players we're losing, really, before I decide if we do another season or not. I think, like I said, there's a pretty good chance that this might have been the very last episode of Houston Texans franchise. Maybe ever, but at least this Madden. You never know. We might come back to this team. Maybe see. I'm not even gonna say anything. I was gonna say maybe CJ Stroud gets a career. No, we don't want to even think about that. But maybe things just don't go super well in Houston, and CJ Stroud demands a trade or something. I don't know, and we come back to them in the future. But as of right now, it looks like we've done all we need to do. As CJ Stroud and company are hoisting the Lombardi. They got the new handles inside the Lombardi where your finger pokes out the front just so you can wiggle it. It's like, there's my finger. I don't know. But Rudolph had a really big game. They had some plays in that game, though. They broke a lot of tackles and turned what should have been a couple of yards into touchdowns. Clayton, obviously the MVP. If he doesn't win MVP, bro. I know CJ Stroud had some numbers, but there ain't no winning MVP unless you're a quarterback. Let's just be honest. But we'll have to take a look after the fact as Dak Prescott ended up tying the interceptions with touchdowns, 5 of them. We obviously had a really iffy first half ourselves, but then we cleaned it up. And then looking at rushing, we didn't have any backup carries. We said, it's our number one. It's Pierce. We're not risking it to anyone else. Gallup at 222 yards. Lamb and company. Obviously, Rudolph was amazing. Boyer had some plays. It was a team effort for us. We had a bunch of different guys with yards. And then looking at defense, 1.5 for Parsons, 1 for Hudson, 1 for Will Anderson, half for Odigizua and Smith. 5 interceptions for Chris Clayton. 5 of them. Hooker, Van Der Esch. I mean, that's ridiculous. Looking at kicking, they missed an extra point and a field goal. I forgot about that. Oh, my God. It wasn't even a 2-point. It was a blocked extra point, and he missed a field goal. I mean, if Dak doesn't throw those 5 picks, we don't win the game. It's not even close. And we got 2 upgrades. I suppose we'll do them just for the hell of it, just in case we do decide to come back for another season here. But like I said, for my thought process, that's probably it. It's probably it. I do want to sim once just to see if there are some regressions, if that's even a real thing. I have the regressions on, but I'm not really sure. But I think the team is just such a good team. We just won the Super Bowl. Is there really much more that needs to be done, let alone should be done? I don't really think so, other than winning back-to-back, which sure is great. It puts you up there with the all-times, but I don't know. I really don't know. Let's take a look at our team, though, see if there's any regressions. I don't know how that works, but doesn't appear to be. Oh, Nico Collins actually did regress. Okay, fair enough. He actually dropped down to star. He was superstar dev for 1 week, bro. They gave him superstar dev for 1 week. Oh, Shaq Mason regressed. See, this is why we don't put regressions on. O-line can drop dev. I did not even know that was a thing. I did not even know that. I didn't want to see this. I wanted to see his stat line. I wanted to see if he actually deserved to drop in dev. I think Nico had a pretty good season. Yeah, what even determines, the dev drops? It's not a great season, but it's pretty good. That should not drop you in dev. Offensively, we had no dev ups or dev downs besides Collins and Mason. What about defense? Murray drops down to star. And I think that was it. Murray drops a star, which, I mean, he's insane. So the fact that he dropped down in dev is ridiculous. Like, what kind of season? He had 3 interceptions, 8 sacks, 19 tackles for loss, 103 total tackles. I don't know how the hell that's a drop in dev, but that's why. Quick little proof of why we don't drop. We have no regression traits on for any of our franchises, rebuilds included. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. Also, was Pearson? Did he go up to star and then just drop down to normal? No, he just never got up to star. Fair enough. But I think that is gonna be it, right? I don't really know if there's much more to be said. I want to go, I suppose, to the re-signings just to see who we would have potentially lost, just to maybe give us an idea of, okay, maybe the team isn't as goated as we thought. Maybe we do actually have to replace some things, but I don't think we do. I think there might be a player or two, but for the most part, we have to get our staff back again, which is great. Clayton would be a 5th year. We could afford that. Petrie, we could afford that. Murray, now that he's star dev, would you want to afford that? See, I mean, realistically, we could afford the whole team, even getting Blackwell back, even though he dropped from star to normal. We lose Mason maybe, but like he's kind of regressing anyways. Yeah, I mean, the team is just really, really good, so I don't really see why we would do another season, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And once again, whether we have this new season of Texans franchise or not, we'll probably have a new series soon enough. Anyways, thanks for watching the series. Thanks for watching the episode. Whether we're back with another season or not, it really means a ton to me. Maybe leave a like, make this one of the more liked videos of the series. Subscribe if you are new, if this happens to be the first episode you've seen of the series. Unfortunately, that might be it. If you're not new, though, I really do appreciate your support on the channel. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel PK Plays for non-Madden content, which probably had a Spider-Man video up there yesterday. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video,